Hi and welcome everyone watching now, watching later, you're welcome here. I decided that I got to stream, so the question was really what to stream. It's October, it's considered Halloween time, and if any of you also in your childhood watched television during Halloween day or Halloween week, then you know the Halloween season can really be stretched towards whatever you want. Like, there have been Halloween episodes that don't have anything to do with Halloween, or like Halloween movies that aren't scary at all. So really, what makes scary? What is the core, at the core of Halloween? And it's pretending to like horror stuff, like I do right now. Decorating your room a little bit at least, and pretending to be wanting to play horror games. Nah, I don't do it. But I do. But what I do be doing is like Code Vein. It's about vampires and stuff. That's Halloween-ish enough, right? Gonna play a proper Halloween game on Saturday, but still, for right now. But today, this shall be enough. Let's go. I already played like a little bit of a tutorial, but that was like about 2 or 3 years ago, so I don't know how much that counts. I'm gonna start fresh, like California fresh. With you. If I hope you're all okay with it, because I'm doing it anyway.
Hey.
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Think back. Search your memory for an image of yourself.
Sure. Let's remember the name. I clicked out of it, didn't I? Name. Alright, keyboard. Even if I'm playing on a controller, I have to type with my keyboard. Glory! Glory for the glory god. Codename Shield. I wonder if any of you already can guess what I'm about to do. Something that is considered a weep move. Yes, not... Right, this is what I have. My attempt at making Ruby from the Pokemon Adventures manga, because he is amazing. My attempt at making Gladio, because he might as well be in a vampire game. Why the fuck not? They even have ripped shirts. Like, it's perfect for this guy, isn't it? And the character that I'm intending to use today, but since nobody's stopping me, I'm gonna brag a little bit. So yeah, what I also did is an attempt at taking a shot at Raphtalia. And the one, the only, the shieldless hero. Yeah, if only there was a shield. The best that... I tried using him, but the best that I could do was like use a hammer, but the hammer is still an offensive weapon, like... But I have heard compliments about how I somehow managed. Oh, I did well. Anyway. Gloria it is! Yes, please. Right, we have our Gloria. And can I like still... No, I can't. I would have loved to adjust the... How loud the game is. Because I'm pretty sure it is quiet as all fuck right now, especially compared to me. Well, everything in time. Confirm!
Yeah, that's what you look like.
Your big adventure begins now. Choo 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 choo. Yeah. Alternative title. It's like Pokemon, but you cut out the middleman. Right, there was something like that. Cool. Pokemon Adventure starts now.
Are you clear-headed? You will now be reborn as an immortal creature, a revenant. There are things you will need to know in your new life, so listen well. Each revenant has a different power coursing through their veins, called a blood code. The best way to learn about it is to try it for yourself.
Okay. So I tried to make Gloria as small as possible. I have no idea why she still somehow managed to end up being a bit taller than her. Check your blood code. Okay. Wait, is that it? Item.
That is a fighter blood code, which is excellent for combat.
Cool, it's excellent for combat.
That a blood code bestows is known as a gift. The fighter blood code grants ever-increasing endurance. It seems you also have a gift that temporarily enhances your attack power. Try it out.
Do I have to, like, equip it?
Very well. Give it a try.
Okay.
Yes, that will do. Be warned. The effects of a gift will not work unless it is prepared in advance. I forgot something important. You will need special blood to activate gifts. This blood
we are getting gifts.
Have forgotten themselves and turned into monsters. The Lost. You can drain Ichor from the Lost by striking them with your weapon. Remember that. Those are the basics of a fighter's gifts. Use and learn each of them well.
Yes, yes. Live and learn. Hanging on to the edge of tomorrow. Oh, you mean like right now? Beak attack. Charged attack. Go. Not sure what's going on, but nice. Switch weapon. Ooh, I have more weapons! Nice. Does every monster turn into a wife after defeat? Move on.
A revenant has only one blood code, but you are different.
Yeah, I guess we are just built different.
Was broken and has vanished. That has left you with infinite
I'm assuming.
possibilities. You have the unique talent to change your blood code. Come, look deep within yourself.
You have to take a look into that inside yourself. You gotta draw a line in the sand. You gotta look inside yourself and and think, what am I willing to put up with today? Not fucking this! Just kidding. Only meet with stat requirement to effectively.
That blood code is known as Ranger.
Ah, okay. I can't use a weapon anymore.
That weapon seems to be too heavy for you. Rangers are nimble and best at fighting with light weaponry.
Or so you say.
Switching to a bayonet.
Well, Bayonetta was also on the list of games we could have played. Okay.
Yes, that's much better, isn't it?
Yes, that's much better.
Your bayonet requires Ichor as well. That and gifts means Ichor always seems scant. That is where the blood veil you have equipped comes in. Using your blood veil will let you quickly drain Ichor from the Lost. In addition, this can increase the amount of Ichor you can hold. If you have a chance to drain Ichor from a foe, use it.
Okay, the back attack is what I did earlier. This finger's going up your cooter. How do I do the combo drain? Nice. Alright, what next? Wait, can I go to options from here? Yes, sound settings. Pump hysteria up, please!
That sums up the Ranger blood code and Drainer.
Are you
Let
still
us
this
try
quiet?
one more blood code. Now, turn your gaze inward.
Caster. You mean like people who live stream a tournament? That kind of caster? Alright, now how's this? Well, she isn't talking, so I can't tell. Nice.
That is what is called the Caster blood code. Casters possess powers like magic from a fairy tale. With it, you can use gifts to fire projectiles of blood.
Get with it, with it.
Nice. You learn quickly.
Whee!
Bloodshot favors range over power. Let's see. Try learning another gift.
Does it though?
You can learn gifts by touching missiles. Try it yourself.
Touching missiles. That is rather Christmassy if I do say so myself. Bloodshot and Blazing Roar. I learned something different. But I guess I could. But not right now. Let's follow a tutorial, why don't we?
That wasn't hard, was it? Now since you've learned it, why not try it out? It's a powerful gift that punishes foes. However,
Let's
its
punish
cost
some
in Ichor
foes.
is high,
Nice.
so be careful that you use it at the right time. In addition, its power will change according to the blood veil you equip. Blood veils have different affinities for gifts. It can be complicated, but keep it in mind.
I'm sorry. Fighting raise your proficiency with any gifts that are equipped. Once you reach maximum proficiency with a gift, you have mastered it and are able to equip it even after changing blood codes. Gifts do, however, have stat requirements. Even gifts you have mastered cannot be used if you do not meet their stat requirement. Shot him right in the chest. Right in the heart.
Excellent work. It's all quite sudden, but you picked it up, right? The disappearance of your blood code has left you with unique, limitless capabilities. Not only can you change blood codes, but you can acquire new ones as well. The strength of others can become your own, a talent that you alone possess. Since you are the only one who can do this, your blood is the only teacher you have.
My blood is my only teacher I have.
Now, awaken and save.
Awaken my masters! I should have prepared some music. Like the three Aztec gods of fitness. Ay, 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 ay. Dun, 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 dun. Any JoJo fan in the audience will know what I'm talking about. I hope you do. Hi there, what you doing later?
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's nice to be home again, I guess. Am I? Am I home?
Hello. How are you feeling?
Oh, thank you for asking. I'm feeling fine. How are you feeling? Wow, Gloria is not looking good.
Don't worry, it's okay. I don't remember either.
So we do not know each other.
Over
Nice
there.
tattoos. Don't be a girl in white. I've read books about a girl in white. That didn't go well. I ought to fix the bag, I guess. Right. Two best friends hanging out together. They can play, they can play, they can kiss,
dry,
they can
isn't it?
play. It's dry, isn't it? Oh yeah. It's dry like a box of oatmeal.
We can go slowly.
You mean even
I
slower?
am here with you.
Aw, I appreciate your words of confidence.
Just a bit farther.
Know what? No, I give up. I'm returning to where I slept. Apparently it was a
We're
good...
all right.
She is not waiting for me. Okay. I guess I'm gonna believe you. I believe in you because you believe in myself. You have been waiting. And that's terribly nice of you. Now to rejuvenate the tree by doing a...
It seems everyone, everywhere, is thirsty.
Yeah, you've seen my TikTok
There is a
history, I
spring
see.
that will cure that thirst, one that weeps tears of blood. That's what they said, anyway. This way.
Are you, by any chance, related to Theme? Just wondering. Don't throw up. Keep it in.
It's all right.
Keep it in.
It's all right.
Don't. It's not alright. It's a waste of the food. She knows too much. Wow, she looks like she's in a lot of pain. Ooh, nice! Fruits!
So, it is you.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you suck my blood. My blood.
Here.
What's with
This
this
is
tiny
for
ass
you.
portion? What do you mean this for me? That tree doesn't belong to you. I can do whatever I want. I can get my own fruit. I guess. I hope. Can I? Wow. She looks happy.
A new spring and a fresh source of labor. We really hit the jackpot. Get up. It's time for a bit of fun.
I am worried about what exactly they mean when they say fun. Are you?
On your feet. We're about to go hunt for blood beads. Hurry up and get ready.
Here we then... Whoa, keep it down. Your friend just fell asleep.
My character didn't wake up at all during all this. Cute. Alright, what's your deal?
What happened to your masks?
Masks?
Forgotten about those too, have you?
I guess I have.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know, but first, go back there and put on a purifier mask.
Okay, got it. So I need a mask, I guess. I'm glad I came prepared.
Number 3 and 4. Check your gear and come up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, prison guard. I don't
Looks
care
like
for
the
you.
folks upstairs want you. Well, they can wait, can't they? More importantly, that mask suits you.
Thank you.
Without those things...
Sorry.
So, what do you want to know?
You were about to say without those things.
The air in this place has something in it that speeds up the bloodthirst. We call it miasma. The mask helps filter it out. Missile purifies the air nearby, but it's been drying up lately, just like the blood springs. Be careful where you take off your mask, unless you want to join the Lost.
So is joining the Lost bad?
According to the folks up there, it's a place to keep laborers who gather blood beads.
Okay.
More concisely, it's a slave pen.
Can't they make one game where you don't start out as a slave? Is it
According
that
to the
hard?
folks up there, it's a place to keep laborers
I'm not
who gather
complaining.
blood beads. More concisely, it's a slave pen. A human that died but got kicked awake again. That's what you are. A revenant.
So basically she
As long as
somehow
your heart
died
is
during the
intact,
Pokemon
keep
games and
coming
now
back.
she got woken
You have
up
to
here.
drink blood, you'll become one of the Lost. It's ironic. Creatures made to fight the horrors of the Great Collapse now have to fight their own fallen kin.
Cool.
Each time we die, we lose some part of our memory, be it big or small.
Essentially
It's
losing
usually
experience
nothing
points, I guess.
important, and you don't even notice you've forgotten. Well, your case is a little rare, I guess.
Allow me to switch the windows here. Alright. What are we
Lost
lost?
are revenants who have succumbed to bloodthirst and turned into real-life monsters.
Nice.
If our heart is destroyed, we turn to ash. But the Lost don't care if they're left with no heart. Still,
Shut
it
to
takes
a
them
heart.
a while to come back, which makes them like us revenants. If we revenants don't drink human blood, we join the Lost. But humans are scarce after the Great Collapse and all. Folks like us don't get blood, but there's something we can use in its place. Blood beads. I don't know why such a lucky thing came along, but they started appearing after the Queen frenzied and was taken down.
Nice.
There are some who believe that there are tears, but it doesn't matter much to us where they come from.
Yeah. Yeah, give us the thingy we can sucky. I guess.
There's no way we're gonna find blood beads. The missile's all dried up, and the miasma keeps getting thicker.
That's how
Telling
I
us to
like
look for
my
blood
miasma.
beads here is just crazy.
She thinks she's
You
going
to
crazy.
too? Anything for a kick, right? Just don't crush my heart. Stop already. My body may still be alive, but my soul died long ago.
Skeptical,
no one
eh?
can stay sane after dying again and again and again and again. Don't take my memories, my family. I have nothing left.
Okay. He doesn't have anything left. So if I would jump down, I would die, but I would like get revived a little bit later and I could escape like that, right?
The view never improves, does it? We came back home after the war against the Queen and found this mist. Getting close to it causes enough pain to drive you mad, so no one has ever crossed it.
Okay.
There's nowhere to go home to, even outside of this prison.
Ah, okay, so that's why nobody does it. Got it. He's sucking something.
The hell are you staring at?
Worth it. Good talk. Alright, let's go. Wait. Maybe she woke up. Nope, she didn't. Let's go. Yo, my people, wasabi! Remnants were created by implanting an engineered boar parasite into the heart of a human corpse. By holding the parasite's invasion at a certain level, hosts were able to maintain their own volition, but revival could take years depending on the individual. Got it. Parasite, eh?
This one's dry. The miasma's pretty thick.
Just how I like it.
Damn it! We're running out of time before the next collection.
Collection.
Everything's ready. Right. I'm on my way. All dried up. Just like the others.
Just like your balls, shut up.
Yeah, all dried up. So there's no sense in searching with the miasma like this. Let's...
That must have hurt.
You know what these are, right?
Never seen them.
Blood beads, right?
Yes, very good. Now I want you to search for blood beads in the tunnels ahead of here. You see, it's only a short time before the collectors come to take our levy. But once they do, I'm afraid we won't have any blood beads to give them. If we don't find some, Silva's hounds will strip the shirts right off our backs. Well, that's the long and short of it.
Ha!
Why does it have to be us?
Yeah, but it does
Don't
it.
ask me. The stupid levy system was Silva's idea.
Cool, who's
If you
Sil-
have a complaint, I suggest you take it up with him.
Okay, cool. Let me go meet him then.
go first. Get to work.
Don't. There's a better time and place. For now, we just have to obey.
Next!
Let's play the game of spot
Well
the main
then.
character.
You wait here with us.
Dude, you better not.
You can have this one back when you return. In exchange for any blood beads you find, of course.
Sure.
Oh, and I hear the hunter has been showing up around here lately. So make sure you don't all get killed.
Ooh, there's a hunter. Besides me. What are we hunting, boys? Is it Zanuka or the Stalker? Or is it the Gust Strike 3?
Move it!
Ouch!
Well, that was
Okay.
efficient.
Looks like we can't get back up from here. We'll have to look for another way back.
What is this? A
I'm
Telltale
Oliver
game?
Collins, by the
Telltale
way.
game?
Nice to meet you.
Cool. Nice to meet you, Oliver Collins. Which one is your first name? Alright, let's check out what equipment I have. So I have a pipe
Well, should we set out?
and a hammer. I guess. Is that the missing part from the pillar where the other dude was sitting? Well, that was a waste. Alright. Let's use the pipe, why not? When you rest near a missile, your HP and your generation uses are restored along with your Ichor. However, your Ichor stock limit will return to normal if it's been increased by gifts. You can also acquire gifts contained in your blood codes by selecting acquire inherit gifts and increase your gift proficiency using items. Lastly, beware that defeated enemies will revive after you rest near a missile. Got it. Can I level up? I do not have anything to level up with. Okay. Let's go, dude. Oliver. Bro. My man.
A dead lost. I've never seen one before.
That is
I
dead,
say
you mean?
Dead, but they're not really dead. It's just a dormant state before they turn into
Are
real
they like
monsters.
usually dead?
So I've heard. Sometimes it takes years for the transformation to start. So we can just leave them.
Takes years for a transformation to start. Sure. Why do I get a tutorial? Sorry, I was getting a little bit restless.
The enemy?
Because like told me how to attack, so I was like, oh shit, it's going down. Nice one. Okay, how do I crouch? That's good enough. Alright, dude. Are you fine? Are you okay? Can you get up?
Falling here would be seriously bad news.
Okay, I will not then. In this case, I will just try not to. Do I get to do something too, Oliver?
Will that come in handy?
Oh, dude! Alright. This is going too well. Anything else here around here? I don't want to miss out on loot. Using and upgrading regeneration. HP can be recovered through the use of regeneration. Resting near a missile will refill your regen stock. The number of regens and the amount of HP recovered can be increased using regen extension factor and regen activation factor. Regenerate can be used as items while exploring. Oh. Okay. I see. Nice. Well, now I know. Come on, just drop something. I just don't trust chests.
Is there something good in there?
Yeah, heavy axe. Actual heavy axe. Just look at this beauty. Your hammer looks like shit in comparison. Right. A stat requirements and weight exceeding your weight limit restricts your ability to dodge attacks. Not meeting the stat requirements greatly decreases your power. Equipment can be changed from the menu screen. Okay. I am a fighter right now.
Sure, I can wait.
Yeah, you can wait. You will wait. You better fucking wait, dude. I was hoping that would happen. You lose any haste in your possession when you die. Sniper return to location where you died, but only the haste that you possessed at the moment of your death can be collected. If you die again before collecting it, when collected haste will be lost forever. Got it.
Wooden boxes. Who stacked them here?
Thank you for helping me. Yes. That axe is awesome.
What's that doing there?
Right. I faintly remember this is actually a path that I need to go, so I'm gonna go here because loot! Who doesn't love a little bit of good loot? Alright. What did I win?
You see that too?
Queen Iron. Killer Queen Iron already touched the iron.
Which way do you think is better?
You're asking a little bit late. I already explored like both ways. Your focus gauge fills as you get hit or dodge enemy attacks. Once it is full, your stamina will be replenished and you will enter a focused state. You become harder to stagger and can more easily stagger enemies. You also gain the ability to knock enemies into the air and perform a drain attack on one. Launch attack. Okay. Also able to become... Enemies are also able to become focused. Well, that's interesting. These battles are intense. Up your scooter. You alive? Nope.
Is there something good in there?
Ooh, a bayonet. Nice, nice, nice. So I guess I'm gonna replace the pipe with a bayonet. Alright, dude, you wanna have what he's had? What do you mean I'm gonna have what he's had? You're about to get what he's got. Okay, so what's with this door?
I don't think we've been through here.
Ding dong.
I'm fine, really. That wasn't very convincing.
Yes, it wasn't very convincing. Also, why do I say I'm fine out of
Hard to
fucking
breathe
nowhere?
in them. How are you doing? That girl, she's your friend, right? We should find some blood beads and go back for her quick.
Oh, so you say. So, you wanna fight? I missed. I missed, I missed, I missed, I missed. I cannot believe I missed. Oh, chemical light. Nice. Okay. That went well, actually. Okay, full heal. Got it. There are more over here. Anyone else? Hmm? Really? Nobody? Mapping. During the exploration, when you purify the miasma in the area, you will be able to map your surrounding. You can purify miasma by activating a missile, purifying a rotten missile, defeating the lost that infected with a rotten missile. Okay. Let's purify this. Yeah, boy.
Is there something good in there? You have to use whatever you can to survive.
Blood Veils. Gifts and drain attacks power differ depending on the Blood Veil you equip. Blood Veils also affect stat scaling and drain ratings. For example, using Blazing Aurora with a Blood Veil possessing high Dark Gift efficiency will increase the attack's power. If you say so, bruh. Blue Hounds. If that isn't a God Eater reference, I don't know what is. Alright, let's go. Well, I'm not going upstairs, it seems. Information about the controls and hints on exploration can be viewed at any time from read hints on the menu screen. Got it! Like, can I climb back up?
Is there something good in there?
Queen Slayer! Yes, Queen Slay sword! Oh, I can't. I guess. Anyway, first off, Queen Slayer greatsword. It's stat scaling, dexterity, mobility, slow, weight, a lot, total weight. So I have a total weight limit. Okay, I see how it is.
What is this place?
You asking me? You're the one who's been longer at this than me.
It's too cramped.
It is cramped. How could you tell? I keep pressing the wrong button to block. To dodge, I mean. Like I'm pressing A for dodge because it's the jump button in my memories. But it's B for retreat. For running away button. You'd think it's intuitive. What is that ability? Spends your own HP to restore the HP of your companion. That's a lot of HP I just spent.
Oh, didn't they pass us earlier?
This guy? Nah, he's fine. Look,
Are you okay? Did you get hurt?
look, he's playing dog. Didn't you say it takes hundreds of years for somebody to turn into like a lost or something? So. She learned that from her Pokemon. Because of the power of friendship.
That could have gone better.
What's with your mask,
I'll
dude?
catch
That
up with
doesn't
you in a
sound...
bit.
I do not believe you. That does not look
Don't
healthy.
worry about me. I'll be alright. Go on.
Didn't I just heal you? I just healed you. My god.
Just focus on finding some blood beads.
You were in
alright?
peak
That girl is
condition.
waiting for you.
You were in peak condition. Why? Can't I heal you like again or something? My man got his ass kicked at full HP. Aren't I like level 1 or something? Where do I see? Stats. Yep, I am level 1. I would have survived that one hit like that easy peasy. What's with him? Oliver, you are disappointing me right now. You are making me feel like Nation
Don't worry
dead.
about me.
I have
Don't worry about me.
I have to make sure I'm not walking around
just
while I'm
focus on
listening to
finding
them.
some blood beads.
He's lucky that this guy stops patrolling right before me catching up to him. Alright. Nice. Awesome. Thank you for teaching me, Perry, the platypus. Look at these magic mic fingers going up your cooter. Ooh. Ah. Oh. How did you miss? You missed. How? How could you miss? I was right there under your ass. Oh, I'm seeing loot on my map. Is there more? Yes, there's more loot, but in the different direction. So apparently this is where I have to go anyway. Two in the pink and another two in your stink. No way in hell is that not a trap. Dude, you seeing this? You seeing this? You seeing this? You better take a look around because I'm seeing this. You should have seen this. Alright, 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 alright. Let's go into this. Let's bring this trap. A dagger? Oh cool, another awake. That was a rude awakening, wasn't it? You seem to be alive. Knew it. Fine. Gonna go the other way. I really have to fix the backpack. It's annoying me at this point. I'm sorry, what? Okay, not alive. Okay, so item mixing storage capacity goes to storage. That is great. Yeah, I should have dodged. Hui. Any more of these thingies? Thingamagigs? No? Yes? Dude! Fuck off! Alright, I'm returning to the, what was it, missile? I need to heal up. What's up? We can make it if we just stick together. Together we are stronger than anyone else can be on their own. Together we are stronger than alone. Sure, why not? Or I get 4 levels? Seriously? Okay, awesome. I spent all my haste on leveling up. What is this? Reduces stamina spent while you are focused. Temporarily creates a barrier around you and your partner that boosts blood resistance. Okay. Increases maximum stamina. Fires a projectile created from Ichor. Dash forward in mist form. Interesting. Oh, okay. I didn't actually get it. I have to make sure to buy a couple of abilities next time. Missing out on so much loot. Don't turn around. Well, you turned around. I can't believe you did that. Antique coin. Fuck you. How dare you? How the audacity of your purple slime butt to attack me. Another loot. God damn it. What's with the breadcrumbs all over this place? Alright, now back to progress. Being forced to watch the backpack be not how a backpack behaves, it's really kind of annoying, like very annoying. You have so many ideas how annoying that is. Need anything?
Don't worry.
I have geisha noodles.
I'll be all right. Go on.
Okay. Suit yourself. Up your cooter. You want some? You want some more? No? Good choice. Oh, come on! I'm right up your ass! How am I not? Does attacking his ass not count or something? Oh, wow! He started swinging early. Nice. Okay, no additional loot. Got it. Fuck you. Oh, I was almost poisoned. I assume that symbol at the bottom means, like in the middle. And stay down. You're about to get what he got. Justice for Gotham! Oh yeah, that is pretty fitting considering how I got him. Oh yeah, how do I use it? It's been sent to the storage, hasn't it? Okay, what is this? Anything that permanently increases the number of times regeneration can be used. Use it, please. Why wouldn't I? Okay, also, what is this? It's my small vial filled with ichor, used to gain a small amount of ichor. Medicine created for Revenant research causes the body to regenerate. Sounds amazing. Can be used as a temporary marker. So I am allowed to mark stuff. Got it. Okay. Nice. So you do you not want to fight me? Is it something I said? It fucking absolutely is something I said. Yeah. Either start something or shut up. Nice. Reduces stamina spent while you are focused. Temporarily creates a barrier around you and your partner that boosts blood resistance. Reduces stamina consumption from guarding while you are focused. Temporarily applies the venom effect to your current weapon. Learn whether or not there are uncollected items within a certain range. Interesting. Increases the effects of dark gifts while you are focused. Shoots an intense flame at the target. Okay, okay. Let's try this. It might help me out in a pinch. Is available, needed to level up. Okay. Storage. Okay. Let's get this thing then. Can you not? Motherfucker. How does that make sense? Fine. I did it. With pure skill, my abilities, and my iron will, I defeated the enemy. He did not just fall down and die like a witch. Because witches don't die like that. Oh yeah, there's also loot. Local pennant. Alright, 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 alright. Title? Icon. Okay. Increases maximum HP. Awesome. Uses stamina spent while you are focused. Also great. Alright, let's go, let's go! Did I like... No. This better not be Oliver after I let him rest earlier.
Are you a fellow explorer? It appears you're alone.
Okay, you're not Oliver.
I'm on my own at
That's
the moment
relieving.
too, but I was hoping for a partner for the path ahead.
Are
What do
you
say?
asking...
Would you mind working together? At least until we're through here?
Are you asking shit?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna
Or
stab
date.
you in the back. The miasma and the lost here are enough trouble as it is.
Yeah, that's absolutely enough for me to trust you. Sorry, but I have to
Alright,
say no.
I get it. That may be the shrewdest choice. You've decided to go with me?
So I deadass can tell him no. No,
Thanks a
let's go
lot.
together.
I'm glad to work with you.
Yeah, glad to work with you too. Why? Because whatever is up ahead, it's probably going to be annoying.
Good to be with you.
Thank you. Good to be myself too. With me too. What's with the anteater monsters? I don't get it. I'm saying that to say something. I don't actually have a problem with them. They make for nice butt-stabbing targets. Wait,
Straight shot through might be unrealistic.
You stand no chance against the race of butt stabbers. The revenant stabbing of a butt. How can I not drain your butt's juices? That wasn't my best performance. You want some what you got?
We handled that pretty well.
If you say so, I don't know. Can't say that I'm well versed with Souls-like games, Code Vein, or whatever else is in the same box as all of this. Well worn too. Did I miss loot? Oh, how do I keep missing on loot? It's upstairs. Okay, I have an idea why I keep missing loot.
I won't take long.
Oh, there it is.
I would have missed that.
I absolutely would have missed that. Thank you for noticing. What's your name, stranger? Oh, stranger is your actual given name. Well, sorry. I would have given you a better name, like... Gonna call you stranger now. Come, stranger. Onwards to adventure of friendship.
Sorry, I'm on my way.
Don't worry about it, stranger. Oh, okay. Activate Blood Spring. Well, she made it look very easy. You know, like in Naruto. We are literally biting their thumbs so that they bleed. And it always looks incredibly easy. Must be so annoying for the following days. Alright, time to do the suck. Let's do the suck again.
Could
Okay.
that really be?
What, do you not activate like blood bead trees with your own blood? Only me? Well, okay. Not that it matters. Can I have your sword? Yeah, I know I can. Just not now. Ooh, a missile. Let's activate it. Oh, yes. That's about to happen, isn't it?
Could you fill me in on the details later?
Why can't I fill you in on the details now? You know I'm about to die. Fine, let's do it later. He's really a handful.
It's strange to see a cave connected to a building.
Cave connected to a building. Yeah, I guess it is strange. Maybe it is, but who am I to judge?
What do we have here?
That was a Marvel
Quite
reference.
valuable.
Reference.
Let's use it well.
Queen Slayer Blade. Right, wasn't there something? Queen Slayer Greatsword and Queen Slayer
I should probably check my equipment
Blade.
too.
Alright, yes, Queen Slay Blade. Let's try that. Okay. It's already feeling like a Monster Hunter game because I keep using up my healing items when I don't mean to. Okay, that's about it. know what? Why not try out the sword for a bit? Dash forward and mist fun. Okay, so that's something I have to do actively, and it costs me blood, doesn't it? It does cost me blood. Wait. I have haste to spend. Let's go and do that. Sorry for running back and forth, everyone. I can't help it. I would have... It's happening. Sorry. You could have warned me. It's not entirely my fault. Nah, just kidding. It's too late for you to warn me now. Okay, so that is for sprinting.
This place is tight. Wait, that's...
Oh, I looked at the wrong... I looked at the wrong distraction, didn't I? Didn't I? Venom cartridge. Awesome. Any more surprises? So many broadswords, so little. You saw that too, didn't you? My character grabbed the door too low to open it. Now I understand why the feature to adjust the size of your character wasn't something they initially had in the game from the get-go. Do you mean I wouldn't come back? Oh, there. Down there, not here. Got it. Got it, stranger. Thank you for your kind advice. For your helpful advice, I guess. See? 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 She grabbed below it.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
This
hey.
lake was formed from a hole created by a thorn of judgment.
Watch your step here.
Watch your step, watch your step. Don't turn around. So this lake. So this lake is essentially full of miasma. Is that what I'm understanding here?
Watch your head.
Oh wow. Thank you for that one. There's another one, isn't there? Oh, they have spikes on their head. They have spikes on their head and they don't go. Spikes on their head and they don't go. Do I like need blood for this?
Let's use it well.
Because I'm not sure.
That was well hidden.
Thank you. At least I think that he means it as a compliment that I was able to find it. Oh, I'm not supposed to go get there, am I? Well, then I'm not. Well, this guy has been warm for the rest of his life. Isn't that nice? Purify rotten missile. Sure. Awesome.
Back on the surface again.
Wait, what? Really? Awesome. Nice. Let's go.
Good. That's light from the surface.
I have lighted from the surface in my eyes and I will go. Okay. So, who's that? This guy's dead. So is that Oliver or is that the guy that sent us down here? Also nice of a stranger
Once someone is lost, they can never come back.
to help the fight, considering he could literally just ditch me. I will not cast aside my doubt, thank you very much. I'll be doubting it even harder. We can't win this. It's impossible. Cast aside my doubts. My doubts are special. Okay. Okay. So when's phase 2? When is phase 2 starting? Oh shit. I guess my question has been answered. Wow, that's a reach. Don't do it. He did it. Whew. I am getting worried. Do I like not have reach on this? Come on. Stitch this! Greater loss dispersed. Juggernaut sledgehammer. Ooh, that sounds awesome. The hammer be like, don't you know who I am? I'm a Juggernaut hammer!
She's alright.
Is she though?
By the way, both of you.
All revenants must pay a levy. There are no exceptions.
A vestige. Best to stay away from those stones. Anyone who touches them is defiled, transformed into the lost. Don't listen to their whispers.
Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. Someone has to.
Without blood beads, we
Oliver?
won't make it.
Once she's settled down, let's get out of here.
Once she's settled down? Oh, the white-haired girl. Got it.
Someone has to be sacrificed.
I hear a voice.
Oh, cool. So I'm not going crazy.
I'll keep watch. Go and see if she's alright.
Okay. Are you alright?
I hear a voice.
She's alright. Fine, let's touch this thing that supposedly makes us dead.
Wait, what are you?
Like a normal person would.
Let go.
Can't even
It'll
disagree.
swallow you up.
You underestimate my power. I'll swallow it up back. Are her eyes glowing blue? Her eyes have more colors than the Saiyans. Nice.
What the hell?
Yo, listen up, this is the story about a girl that lives in a blue world.
Please, let us keep them just this once. We won't make it if you take them.
All revenants must pay a levy of blood beads. There are no exceptions.
So you say.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, there we go.
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
Did he sacrifice his parents or the child?
That remain are under Silva's control. Wandering revenants like us are forced to hunt for blood beads and face death. Even if some revenants must be sacrificed for our survival.
Yes. Okay. Bring some light in the shadow.
I guess you reap what you sow, right? Well, that's all right. What's important is that at least one of us makes it.
Cool. Great museum, isn't it? Don't you agree? What's your name?
This is a memory echo. It's a place where lost recollections still wander.
Why do you
Come,
know?
Let's move on. If you use that stairway, I believe it should take us back to the world outside this memory.
You mean to tell me you're actually in here with me? You are also real?
Is this the past of one of the lost? No. There's no way.
Oh yeah, we took our masks off. Nice. Well, believe it or not, but I am leaving. I've seen the exponent. I don't know what it's called in English. I've seen the art. I am satisfied. Let's go. Add a gift to a quick slot, then use it by expending some Ichor. The amount of Ichor required depends on the gift. Passive gifts you equip automatically grant their effects without the use of Ichor. Awesome.
What the hell was that?
Nothing.
It was a memory, carved into that vestige by the one who left it behind.
So
I didn't
it was
expect
Oliver,
that
I
I'd get
assume?
dragged into it too.
We
Look at
both
those tiny hands.
melted into you.
I can't believe this. What a power. Come with me. I know a spot where we can rest.
Does it have a bathtub?
I'm Louis. I'm researching blood beads.
You shouldn't be taking your mask off. It's not like I'm gonna recognize
Nice
you
to
all
meet
of
you.
a sudden. You want my mask? You are not getting my mask. You know how hard it was to get it? Literally just walk to a table or something. Ooh, Berserker Vestige Core. Oliver Collins. Okay, it was him. Features high strength and endurance. Its low Ichor stock can be offset with heavy armor. You acquired a new blood code. Nice. Dexterity effects, physical attack and drain rating. Further enhances physical attack when you equip a weapon or blood veil with high stat scaling. Alright, loading screen. What else you got? Any other tooltips? Or are we going to keep looking at the face laughing at us? Nice. It's a nice laughing face. Look at this happy smiley that they carved into the background. The Pokemon adventure is about to begin.
Ugly, isn't it?
Nobody looked at you.
The red mist showed up a short time after the Queen was defeated.
Yes, Queen Slay.
And when it did,
I know I
chucked
used it wrong.
everyone and everything inside, giving birth to the Society of Revenants ruled by Silva.
The Silver Surfer?
The Jail of the Mists. As time passed, that was the name people gave to the world inside. The creatures trapped inside the miasma wander in a never-ending cycle of death and rebirth, always searching for blood beads to sustain them.
The texture's loading in a hurry.
Revenants need to have
Nice.
blood.
Such a
Without it, they turn into those creatures we call the Lost. The Revenants who captured you were desperately searching for blood, terrified of losing themselves. It's a common fate these days. But ripples are beginning to form. You cleared the miasma and revitalized the blood spring.
I guess.
Where did you learn to do that?
Did I learn to do anything?
You've forgotten? Anything you do remember? That's unusual, losing so much of your memory. I suppose it was the same for her.
It's not unusual to lose so
For now,
much
just
memory.
take it easy. Make yourself at home.
Okay,
You're looking a bit tired. We can talk again later.
okay. Home base.
It's warm here, isn't it?
I guess it is.
Everyone wants to know more about me, but I don't know the answer to any of their questions. All I can remember is that my name is Io, and that my place is by your side. My name... I have no idea what it means. I'm not sure. It was simply decided.
Decided.
One does what must be done. And for me, that is my mission. To stay at your side.
We have to do what we need to do in order to be able to do what we want to do. Do. Any
I was
thoughts?
wounded while I was searching for you. I am not a very capable fighter.
You think? Just kidding. Next objective, talk to Lewis to gather more info. Exploration goal. Lewis. Didn't I talk to Lewis already?
You're an unfamiliar face. Has Louis stuck his head into another pot of trouble?
Yeah,
Well, that's
sure
none
did.
of my business, really. Anyway, I'm Coco, a merchant by trade. Stop by if you need anything.
Okay, I need anything. Little bit of everything all the time.
All revenants carry some secret with them. Don't do anything funny. I'll be keeping an eye on you until this talk with Louis settles down.
Okay. Who else is... Oh, hi.
Nice to meet you. If Louis brought you here, there must be some reason, right?
Louis,
I'm
okay.
Rin Murasame. I provide the back home support for all the explorers here. It's a pleasure.
I bet it is.
I've got my own reasons for why I can't go into combat with you, but I'll provide your weaponry and maintain it for you.
Thank you very much.
Anyway,
I would really hate to
relax and make yourself at home.
have to bother about with that. Wow, you look amazing. What's
There
up?
you are, the revenant that Louis sees so much potential in. I'm Davis. I go around for the provisional government as part of the investigation into the depths. Just as a warning, try not to stir up any trouble.
For who?
If you do, I won't be able to do my job and, well, you get it, right?
How would I stir any trouble? There's nobody that I can trouble. Nobody who can be troubled by me. Wait. Let's see what we can get. Increase the power of the next attack. Dash forward and make a powerful overhead attack. An offensive skill performed with two-handed sword hammer. Increases balance. Okay, I have no idea how that impacts anything. Temporarily reduces damage taken by weaving a barrier into your blood. Okay. Temporarily increases resistance to being staggered. Nice. Temporarily makes it easier to stagger enemies with your weapon. Let's take this one. Of course, why not? Any new ones here? No? Blood for the Blood God. Passive. Reduces stamina consumption from guarding while you are focused. Yeah, let's get this. And learn whether or not there are uncollected items within a certain range. Maybe another time. And leveling up. Haze invigorates your body's cell, increasing your combat abilities. Lovely. All right. Okay, let's go talk to Louis. I think I've seen most stuff that might be interesting.
The ability to draw strength from experiencing memories, and the power to revitalize blood springs. Both unprecedented. Sorry, but could I get a sample of your blood? We might understand more if we analyzed it.
It's not that time of a month, dude. You have to wait.
Just a small
Oh,
vial,
yeah,
so
just
you
from
won't need to
the
worry
wound
about
from
blood
earlier.
loss.
Sure.
It'll take a while to get the results. Take it easy in the room back there while you wait.
Take a while to get the result means for me personally it takes a couple of months. If she can just wait in a room to get the results, it's just that's fucking fast in my opinion. She has the perfect face for this game. Nice. Can I like... Okay, no. Didn't expect the camera movement. Since I'm here anyway, allow me to fix the backpack because it has been annoying me quite a while. Okay. That should be good enough. I hope. Save appearance over here. Yes. And customization. Seems to be working as it should now. Yes. Alright, Louis, what's up?
I can to look into your talents, and I've confirmed something surprising.
Oh.
However, your blood has no specific type. Or maybe more accurately,
I skipped over a sentence, I'm really sorry.
Broken. Your abilities, and the fact that you have no specific type, might be due to your being what we call a void type.
As in the type you should avoid?
Power through a vestige, right? That phenomenon is unique to void types.
Oh, cool, so I'm not the first one. Awesome. So there's more like me. I can go and make friends. Yeah, what?
Supposing you are a void type, there's a test I'd like to perform. Don't worry, I'll get something out of it.
Cool, I'll get something out of it.
I'm going to give you some of my blood.
Don't.
If
my theory is correct, it should act as a medium and give my power to you. Well, here goes.
So, where do you want me to get the blood out of? That sounded painful. Louis is well balanced for combat but fragile. Its gifts bolster dodging and parrying. You acquired a new blood coat. Nice.
Did you go visit Murasame and Koko? They should be ready to do business now. Weapons and blood veils are vital parts of a Revenant's kit when exploring. You should take another look at them. If you've got materials, upgrade and transform them. Once you've got that settled, talk to me again, and we'll continue where we left off.
I think I'm gonna go and see what abilities I can buy from the Revenant thingy. Thingamajig. That's a lot. That is a lot of haste. Enhanced version of Blade Dance increases attack power when you dodge enemy attacks. Wow. Just wow. Increase attack power when equipped with a one-handed sword. Increases strength and dexterity. That sounds awesome. Uses power of Ichor to temporarily boost reflexes, enhancing your dodges. Fully restores stamina when you parry an attack. Yeah, okay. Warding Mark. Temporarily applies the inhibit effect to your current weapon. Increase the amount of focus gained from dodging attacks. Temporarily adds fire damage to you and your partner's current weapons. Nice. Temporarily increases attack power each time you damage an enemy with your weapon. Shoots a series of flaming projectiles that stagger the enemy. Sounds awesome. Vanish like mist when do a jump slash, an offensive skill performed with one-handed sword, halberd, bayonet. Okay. Nothing too interesting. Well, it's absolutely interesting, but it's expensive as all shit.
Oh, good timing. I've got everything set up now. What do you need?
Whatever you had.
I know it's a bother, but I'll need you to bring the necessary materials if you want to upgrade a weapon.
Oh, you can do the upgrades here too.
There's a shortage of pretty much everything these days. Still, we're better off than most people.
Yeah, you have nice stickers. Upgrade
What do you
weapon.
want to upgrade?
Let's see if I can upgrade this one. I really like it. Green iron. I need one and so much haste to upgrade it. Scaling, base. Okay. Sure, why not? It's a good axe. It served me well. It deserves something.
Which weapon do you want to transform?
What do you mean transform? Oh wow. Costs a lot of haste. Also resources I don't think I have.
Which blood veil do you want to transform?
Oh, Queenslayer fonts. Forgot to equip it.
I've got new weapons available. I hope there's something you can use.
Yeah, let's check.
Buying something?
I guess I might be. Wait, Blood Veil? I can buy, just buy them? Awesome. What can I sell?
Got something to sell?
Absolutely. Like, I don't need duplicates, do I? Trading points. Race and what is this? Highly valuable mineral made from a special ore mixed with blood. Ask Murazame to use this to transform a weapon or blood veil and imbue it with paralytic properties. Oh, nice. I'm not gonna do that unless I looked up what items give the most. Oh, I get the most out of
carry
this.
some secret with them. Don't do anything funny.
Okay. I did a funny just kidding. I didn't.
Even the lost are
Okay, what do you have? Stamina booster. Temporarily. Okay, not interested anymore. Requires a high level of concentration, and users are often hit by attacks while preparing them. Many trials were performed with the hope of protecting revenants in battle. Activates blood flow temporarily. Okay, there we go. Nice. And mercury chrome. So that's how I get the items for that one type of upgrades.
If you want it, I got it.
Glows dimly when the solution inside is mixed with revenant's blood.
Got something to sell?
Oh, do I have something to sell? Can I like see the description? Used to acquire 100 haze. So I can just sell them and get 100 haze instead. I don't have to use them. That's nice. Activator used to awaken dormant abilities and a blood code. Once produced by researchers, this releases energy by purifying the bloodstream and then binding with the body's cell.
Come again soon.
Sure. Do I not have it anymore? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's an upgrade resource, it seems. Haha, stole his magazine.
You remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige?
Yes.
That kind of stuff happens every day here.
Every day?
Silva has taken most of the humans who survived under his protection, so revenants are left to rely on blood beads alone to slake their unending thirst. But, well, nothing in this world lasts forever.
What about the suffering?
The springs started to dry up, and so blood beads grew rarer and rarer. And the order Silva created by levying and distributing blood beads won't last much longer either. The world needs more blood beads. Only then can we strive for fairness instead of petty favoritism. That's why we've been exploring the Jail of the Mists. We're doing research to learn all we can about blood beads. But the miasma has been a real problem. It makes our thirst even worse, so our progress has stalled.
So you say.
Now, though, we have a glimmer of hope. Your power can clear the miasma. If you could help us.
I'm just here to capture mice and put them in balls.
Conflict. Still, the truth is, we don't have a lot of hope without you.
Classic Pokemon game.
Will you join us?
Or will you oppose us?
Thanks.
So, it's a done deal? Well then, from now on, you're one of us.
So you're not going to be like, don't be, I'm gonna kill you if you do anything wrong? Oh wow, nice.
Yakumo Shinonome. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in action.
You can flirt later, this is highly unprofessional.
Let's get right into it. Here's what's going on. We're studying blood beads and their springs. We want to know how and when blood springs appear, their cycles for producing beads, and the composition of the beads themselves. we've made a few discoveries.
Did you know?
First of all, we found that there are tubes like capillaries running through the earth. We call them blood veins.
Why wouldn't you call them blood veins?
And so far as we can determine, every single blood spring is located on top of one of these blood veins.
Nice. So,
Also,
can we just follow them?
After comparing blood beads and blood veins, we now know that they are mostly comprised of the same substances.
In other words, we can safely assume that blood springs always form along blood veins.
Cool.
We think that means there must be a source somewhere. A kind of headwaters for the blood beads.
Yeah, probably somewhere where people
Now
die
that we
a lot.
have you around to clear the miasma, we can investigate the springs and follow the blood veins. And hopefully, find the source.
How am I supposed to enjoy this pasta without any goddamn sauce?
We want to check out the old city ruins first. Sorry for the rush, but we should head out as soon as you're ready.
I wish I could say I was born ready. But I really wasn't. Do I talk to you again? I do, don't I? Moving from missile to missile. You can move from one missile to another as long as they are activated. Note that it is not enough to have visited an area. The missile must be active or you cannot move to it.
Is something up?
Oh, interesting. So I can get your sword. I knew it. Concentrate user. I have no idea what he likes.
We can head out whenever you're ready.
Hey, what's up?
That's a different tone. Anyway, exchange. The Onibane. The sword that has seen Yakumo through countless battlefields, made with a different technique from most weapons in the world of Vayne. It was built to be swung wide while moving, despite its large size. Yakumo received it from the same revenant who gave Louis his weapon, and he has further customized it to fit his style. Awesome.
See you around.
Yeah, see you around. So I can just... Certain allies at the base will accompany you as a partner while you explore. They can use gifts to grant buffs before battles as well as heal you with restorative or offerings. You can also heal them and remove their status ailment. Each partner has their own unique fighting style. Now I need to hydrate. So teleport. I think this is it. Guard booster. Medicine stored in a metal container. Well, aluminum foil is technically a metal, if I understand that correctly, so yeah. Oh, is it you?
Oh, you're exploring this area too?
Yeah, I am.
I'm a merchant of sorts. I wander around selling valuables as I explore.
Awesome.
The miasma has gotten pretty thin here lately, eh? I thought it might be dangerous, but it came all the same.
Nice.
I haven't seen a fellow explorer for a while, though. I think we were fated to meet. Take this map of the depths. I'll be around here for a while.
But I already mapped the
Buy
depths.
anything, let me know.
Nice. Map Den of Darkness. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what it means. Acquire
From the
valuables.
old world, I can give you valuables in exchange.
Okay. It's a different resource to buy these. Damn, and here I thought. Gonna keep the valuables in order to be able to
Don't
get my
hesitate to
hands
come
on
back
their
if you need
swords.
anything.
I will hesitate. Bringing
Shall we?
maps of the depths to Davis at home base allows you to explore different parts of the depths. Enemies are frightening and the exploration is tough, but haste and upgrade materials can easily be acquired.
I should probably check my equipment too.
Yes, you should check your equipment. Activating missile allows other revenants and humans to enter areas that you've explored. Try returning to a place you've visited before and you just might encounter someone new. Okay. You heard the tooltip. Let's do it. I doubt that the training area counts, but yeah. There seems to actually be someone. Can I? Oh, that's upstairs. So there isn't actually anyone. Okay. What direction do we go now? So... okay. This is where we were pushed down. Ah, fond memories.
Good. Now we have a solid route.
So we didn't need to find a new way out in the first place. We could have just waited for them to let the ladder down. Well, I guess we would need it to have some blood beads in order for them to want us to go back up. But still, I think my point stands.
That's quite valuable.
It probably
Let's use it well.
doesn't.
This way should lead to the old city.
The old faithful city. Make my way downtown. Sorry for being a little bit hesitant, but there can be an enemy attack at any second now. Like this.
A map of the depths. Davis would be very interested.
So essentially what I am understanding, or rather remembering, these maps are like side quests. Like optional maps that I can explore, and it's absolutely worthwhile to do so. But I don't have to. So the lanterns lead me up there, so I'm gonna check out here. Damn it.
It's this way. Are you ready?
Should I be ready? Because I'm pretty sure I am not. Dude. Come the fuck on. Oh wow, what? Cutscene?
That's something. Expectations exceeded. That settles it. You're absolutely vital to our operation. There are more blood springs ahead, but the miasma is blocking the way forward. Do you think you could clear it for us again?
I mean, if you're asking nicely. Your hand is so goddamn small.
We know where two springs are thanks to past expeditions. Let's go have a look at them.
The territory up ahead is teeming with the lost. Watch yourself.
Watch your step, watch your step. Don't turn around. Okay. Let's go, Keith. Just like this. Nice. M. Awesome. Communal gifts. Communal gifts are gifts that require the cooperation of a partner. In exchange for the great power they grant, they exact a price from their users when active, and consume large amounts of ichor. The price and effects of communal gifts vary by partner. Alright, partner.
This place gives us some more room.
So there is loot. Woo! Faded comics! Awesome. Did someone appear? Ooh, yes, Queen Iron. That came out wrong.
The glorious past.
Sorry.
Reduced to nothing.
Just say that. Should I go this way? At least I see there's loot. Making my way downtown. Okay, this thing I remembered. But this is probably about the last thing that I'm going to be able to remember. Like, a friend pulled me up to the next boss, but that was first 2 years ago. And second, turn mind off, follow instructions and go through with it.
As usual, there's rubble everywhere.
You're calling this guy a rebel? Yes, I did help. Absolutely my victory through skill and not for waiting. Oh yeah, old world materials. Heck yeah. Now we are talking. Whoppa. Do I even have to do anything? Okay. Who's next? Dude.
Good enough. Not a lot of room to dodge.
I was trying to practice parrying, but sure. There we go. That's what I like to see.
Bustling world, reduced to this.
Not bad.
Stop being so deep about this. Shit's broken. I can see that shit's broken. You can see that shit's broken. It is sad when we think about it. But we can think about it when we are like sitting at the coffee table. Right now we need to be not reduced to ash ourselves. There you go. Right in the ass cheeks. Just like Moses parted the ocean, we are gonna part them cheeks. Can you like not protect each other? I would really appreciate that. I like how they have to wait until I'm done. You mastered the gift God Stability.
Okay, let's move.
No, you move. I'm gonna rest up. Just kidding. So, I like all abilities that I have here mastered. Okay. And the passives. Mastered. Okay. What do we have here? What does this do? Increase the drain rating of weapon attacks. Okay. Fires a projectile created from ichor. Fires a large projectile created from the power of blood. So it has been draining my life. That is great to know. Cool tail. Let's try it out. We'll realize if it's not a good fit later. Reckless Abandon. A communal gift with Lewis increases attack and alters your evasive movements at the cost of damage reduction. Oh, that sounds awesome.
Is that the parking garage?
Does look like a parking garage.
Signs of the enemy over there.
Let's see how far we can make it before I'm gonna get killed. Mercilessly. Painfully.
Watch your step.
Watch your step, watch your step. Don't turn around. Okay, let's assume there's nothing there.
That's
So much for strategy.
Vehicles are like barricades.
Did I
Pick up
accidentally?
something we can use?
Did I accidentally like over level? Is that something that I can do? Ah, there it is.
I'll have to take good care of that.
I was getting worried, to be perfectly honest. I was like, wasn't there something important here? Let's go home! Come on, dude. Come on, dude! I'm trying to parry, I swear. There we go. That looked awesome. Not gonna lie, that looked awesome. I don't know how strong it is, but it does look good. Can I like turn on this action camera effect for all the time and not for the first time?
Leap out from anywhere.
When you say that, that means something is about to leap out from somewhere, right? Let's check this out. Why are you a mini boss? Dude, why are you a mini boss? Why do you have bahonkers? Why? My god. Oh my god. I'm about to die here. Oh my god. I am gonna die here. I want out. So do I return and have to do everything all over again, or do I hope that there's like a missile resting place missile very close by? Allow me. Heads, I'm going back. Because it's the smart choice. God damn it, I have to throw it again. It's tails. I hesitated to say it because I had to remember whether this side or this side is heads. Cutscene! Come here, kitty kitty cutscene. That sword. Oh, that's my sword. I was about to say that sword does look amazing.
Hey, what is it? You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm as far away from okay as it gets.
Smell that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dealt it.
Human
Of course
blood.
I smell it.
An escapee? Now where did she run off to? Huh?
Oh, my lord. You guy looks stupid. Why are you looking...
Hey, chumps! What the hell are you doing here?
Being nice?
None of your business.
Oh, really? Then tell me this.
That is.
Why would scum
missile.
like you have the sweet stink of a human on ya?
It's not us, it's the floor. Look
The
it
girl
down
belongs
there.
to us. Put your paws on our property and your ash. That clear?
And your ash. Nice one. I like how making an exit was more important to him
Fresh
than
blood is some powerful stuff.
keeping your health up.
You hanging in there? So, what's the plan now? We know it's just a matter of time until they find that missing human.
You know the plan.
Hell yeah. Let's hope she hasn't been devoured by horrors yet.
The plan being... I don't know. I really don't know. Right. Yes, this is exactly what might be. Yes, this is exactly what I need. Thank you, game. Do I now inherit stuff? Oh, right. Yes, I did get that. I don't get this one, but I might as well. There's, like, almost no reason not to. And one level should be also within what I can get. Nice. A lot of HP and 1 stamina. That's all I get. Hopefully it's all I need. Let me quickly check. 969! Nice. That's where I came from, I'm assuming. And this is where the dude came from.
It won't open.
What am I hearing and why am I hearing? That sound could not be more annoying, I have to say.
A government-built ladder. I'm happy it's here for us.
Government-built ladder. That's awesome. Wow, dude, taking this shortcut.
Symbols of civilization. Skyscrapers in ruin.
Skyscrapers are a scary symbol of civilization. You mastered the gift.
Did you pick up something we can use?
Any other gifts that I need to master here? No. On this side? No. Okay, then I'm gonna change. Stamina consumption from guarding while focused. Sure. And maximum stamina. Absolutely. Anything here? Okay. Ooh, sunset. As much as I like the pun about Yes Queen Slay, sunset sounds awesome. Scaling. There's a little bit more base damage, but less scaling. Crush. It's almost the same. Gonna keep the Yes Queen Slay sword. Is there anything else? Oh yes, I wanted to. I already changed. Got it. Let's go. Anyone else? Anyone else want what he got?
Thought that would fool us.
I knew it.
That was well hidden.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Dude!
Take them all down at once.
Oh wow. You can I fight like that too? That's awesome. Oh, that's why parrying sucks, because it's completely different with this weapon. Oh nice, another sunset sword. Now I can sell one. At least one.
A whole file. We shouldn't attack them all at once.
Oh!
That's it.
How about this?
Yes, I know, I am amazing at this game. Don't get yourself. Sorry, I'm unable to finish this joke. I know I suck. At least, for now. The scent of blood is used to lure out the lost. There is a high likelihood that you will become surrounded, but special rewards are prepared for those who can survive the onslaught and defeat every last one of them. That feels familiar. One of the lost invaded in search of blood. Oh, there you are. Well, fuck, thank you. The lost invader's presence can no longer be whatever.
Are we done? What do
Are we
have
done?
here?
You tell me, dude. Barkeet. What is this? A long pole arm. Like a spear? Do I have the category of a weapon anywhere? Long pole arm, mass produced. Long pole arm. So they are essentially the same. Strength better, but it has more dexterity. I mean, I can try it out. The reach seems not bad too. Why am I getting attacked? What did I do wrong? Dude. My parrying game is very great all of a sudden, it seems.
Wait.
Code owner Kevin excels at ranged combat, features gifts that support ranged attacks and with a bayonet. You acquired a new blood code. Yay me. Okay. On this side, temporarily increases the attack power of shots fired from weapons. That seems to be it. That's boring. Let's go to Berserker first. Wait. Seems I already mastered all of them. Okay, let's go. So it is different. I knew it. Alright. Increase the power of the next attack and... yeah, balance, I remember. That should be good enough for now. So a lot of monsters attacked me when I tried to go this direction. And more intend to do so again. I really... not much of a fan of a deceiving gameplay here. Again! Come on, dude! Can't trust anyone here. To stay down. This looks like a dead end. Guess it was not. So this is actually where the path continues. Alright, gonna circle back because I want to make sure I get all of, or at least as much of the loot as I can.
What a horrific scene.
I need a missile. Two? Okay. The missile should not be too far away, right? I think. Perhaps.
You choose the way.
Yes, I do choose the way. I'm glad we are clear on this. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to run into caves and canyons. Yes, into canyons any day. Or is it a ravine? It might be a ravine.
Sorry.
English
On my
isn't
way.
my first
How about a little
language,
break?
so there's some stuff that I am not entirely sure about. Let's go like this. Let's check out if there's anything worthwhile here. That's an active thing, right? Yes. On the other hand, I do have enough slots to use it. But I'm doing the Berserker thing first. Should equip it. Absolutely should equip it. Anything worthwhile here? Enemies within a certain range will appear on your radar.
Don't get too excited.
That's an active? Okay. Finding mark. You know what? That sounds amazing. Give me that. Okay, temporarily applies the slow effect to your current weapon. Fires a projectile of burning flame at your target. Reduces the ichor cost of weapon attacks while you are focused. Increases dexterity. Oh, really? Spends your own HP to gain ichor. Efficient. Meaning I have to unlock them first, I guess. Wait, I probably can level up another time. Alternatively, no, let's level up. Let's level up. This thing we can do later. How much time? Like, yeah. Another like quarter of an hour.
Careful.
Alright, this happened. I remember now, I did not want to go this way at all. Can you like not? Oh, it does work. Awesome. That's what you get. Oh, and look at that. I now have enough haste to inherit that other ability too. It was here. Nice. Another ability that I... Nope, that is it.
On my way.
Oh, that was awesome. Can you not do that, please? You mastered the gift Blow of Madness and balance up. There's more, isn't it?
I'm glad things didn't go sideways.
Yeah, would have been annoying if they went sidewards. Hee. Wakey, wakey! Wakey, wakey! Now go back to sleep.
quite valuable.
Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Yes, wakey, wakey. Okay, no loot. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Axe and getting your shit. Okay, I'm already in terrible shape. I'm doing great. I want to fight as cool as this guy. What the fuck's up with that? How can I? Who's teaching me these moves?
You've used a lot of healing. Can you still go on?
Yeah, I'm sorry for needing to heal so much.
We should probably start by attacking the tail.
I keep forgetting about you, don't I?
A crossroads. Well, which way will it be?
This one because it has loot. Your dance moves won't save you now. Even if you have happy feet, I will cut them off.
We handled that pretty well.
We actually did. I am surprised, to be perfectly honest. I did not expect it would go well at all.
That's one big hole.
And there's fat loot on the other side of it. Damn it.
Wanna head down?
Yes, I guess I do want to head down.
Don't rush. Place your feet carefully.
What? Can I slip and break my own neck? First this. So is this a map missile or a sit missile? Okay.
The elevator's out, it seems.
How would... No. No way. Might as well, I guess. So let's... The way I see it, we can go down the hole. And the elevator is...
Don't lose your footing.
The elevator shaft is my way back out of the hole after I do that. So I guess while I have only 1,800 haze, might as well do it. Okay, what is this? Blood barrier. Small bottle of fermented liquid temporarily increases resistance to blood. Okay. Got it.
I won't take long.
What do you mean you won't take long? Where the fuck are you? He's gone.
It takes courage to climb down a narrow path like this.
Thank you, I guess. You are following me though, aren't you?
Damn.
Okay. It's not as easy as I hoped. Seems.
We may need a new plan.
Yeah, new plan, new plan. Puppies! And loot.
Pick up something we can use?
Well, on one hand, I did lose the haze I had on me, but on the other hand, it seems that I'm getting a lot of loot that I can sell for haze anyway. If I remember correctly, you. Then you. And you too. I think you are dead for real. But you are too. Okay. Got it. Dude!
A whole file.
A whole file, and you won't scare me this time. Anyway, hi friends.
Well,
I want you dead. Stupid. Oh, you aren't even the dancer, are you? What do you mean? They didn't even notice. How can you leave back your nakama like that? Just kidding. Do you even have the concept of friends? Well, it doesn't matter now. No corpse left unturned. Oh, somebody actually dropped something. And just like that, I already have this haze bag that I lost. And I'm about to pick up the other badge too.
you wouldn't come back after falling down there.
Yes, I know. I wouldn't. Or do I like... Okay, this way.
On my way.
Or would I get that one? Doesn't matter right now. So long as I get to the bottom of this.
Don't look down too much.
No, seriously, there's probably something that I'm overlooking. But getting to the bottom is the main priority right now.
I won't take long.
Louis, are you still talking about how it won't take you long to follow? Wow, you were not lying. Appearing out of freaking nowhere. Amazing. Okay, so... guess it's deeper. This is it. At least I think it is.
What a strange place.
You think? I should not go down here. That is a big exploration right over there. I'm sorry. What is that supposed to mean?
I guess it's still working.
Yes, it is. See ya. Ah, there you are.
heading down that pit would be risky.
So there's loot from this way too, isn't there? Okay. But I'm not gonna do it right now. It's about time I end this for today. So let's try to get back to a saving missile without losing everything. I'm gonna assume that the enemies all respawn. Or did they? What's with that red flame over there?
Crossroads. Well, which way will it be?
It will be whatever way I want it to be. I wonder, didn't like Oliver, the guy that went berserk in the end, at the beginning say like, oh, I haven't never seen a dead one like this before, and here they are lying all over the place. Well, on the other hand, they did say that they couldn't go here before. Alright, how are you going to jump up? No Superman jumping landing this time, huh? Yeah, let's level up. Why? Because why not? HP and stamina. Awesome. Level 14 for first. Level 14 on the first day. I'd say that's not too bad. That's really good, actually. So let's save and return to title screen. Yes, please. You might be able to guess, but I'm about to end the stream, so thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. And I really hope you enjoyed the show. I intended to talk a lot more, but if my talking was sufficient and you maybe even sometimes wished I would just shut up, then I guess I reached my quota. If you want to see more, I hope to see you next time too, when I continue this, or when I play something else entirely. I don't know. On Saturday I'm gonna stream Little Nightmares, I think. It's currently the game that people voted the most. Speaking of which, yep, it's Little Nightmares. Gonna probably, assuming nobody else is gonna vote at this point, I'm gonna play Little Nightmares on Saturday. Gonna put on a costume too. And you're gonna have some fun. Because I'm not good with horror games. Also, I have a Discord. Just type into chat !Discord. Send it and the bot will... Run, little kid, you can do it. And the bot will give you the invitation link to my Discord server. If you want to hang out, if you want to talk, if you want to show me anything that you made so far. So yes. And I think that's about everything that I can talk about and before I actually have to end this stream. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and hope to see you around. Enjoy this cutscene while I'm waving at you. I see you around.